Hey there, Aries, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your December 6th through December 12th reading. In this reading, we're going to take a look at past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week. Also, Aries, please remember that if someone is strongly energetically connected to you, they may show up in your reading, so take the energies as they resonate. They may be reversible between you and your person. Past, present, near future. All right. So Aries, the main energy that you're going to be dealing with this week is the Nine of Wands. You may be defensive against something. You may be feeling like you need to keep your guard up against someone or a certain situation. We'll see when we clarify. In your recent past, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Five of Cups. You're really focused here on your recent past, on your long-term stability. But as you're focused on this long-term stability, as you're focused on an element that pertains to your long-term stability, it could be finances, it could be a relationship, you're waiting. And the reason I think you're waiting is because you're waiting for something or someone, if I could pick up your card, tied up to your past. There's someone here that you have unfinished business with. It shows up like you're regretting how the situation went down, how things unfolded. You're waiting for things to become better, to improve. So we'll see what that's about when we clarify. In your current situation, you get the Six of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Empress. Wow, Aries, okay. You're leaving behind this energy of, ugh, I'm bummed out, this sucks, this isn't fun, you know, like bleh kind of energy. And you are stepping into the Empress energy. And gender does not matter in tarot. You're stepping into feeling incredible, amazing, like you can grow whatever you want, like you're loved, you're nurtured. And not necessarily with somebody else, but more so within yourself. It's just like you're radiating this amazing energy. So that's a beautiful energy to step into. In the near future, Aries, you get the Two of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Five of Wands. Somebody here has a desire to reconcile, but they're really, really conflicted. It's almost like they can't make up their mind. They can't see a way to make this reconciliation happen. And so they're feeling a little bit stuck. They're a little bit conflicted within themselves, like, do I do this? Do I not? Should I pursue this? Should I not? So let's clarify. I'm loving your current energy though. Let's take a look at this Ten of Pentacles in your recent past. Ooh, all right. All right. Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Hermit, the Tower, and the Nine of Swords. Aries, on the surface, if someone were to look at you in the recent past, they would see stability, success, like I'm good, everything's amazing, I have everything I need, I'm happy, da da da. Deep, deep down, however, behind the mask, behind all of that, you are really, really anxious. You're afraid about messing something up. This could have to do, again, with a relationship, or this could have to do with your finances or your career. There's a situation here which feels very high stakes to me, and almost like you're kind of excuse me, like you're walking on eggshells. You're afraid that if you make one oh my god, I can't even talk, one wrong move, or if you say the wrong thing, or if you do the wrong thing, everything's gonna go kaboom and explode, and everything's gonna come crumbling down. Let's take a look at your Two of Wands in the recent past, see what you're waiting for here. Two of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Justice, and the King of Wands. You're showing up here as waiting for things to balance out in a certain situation. Again, I don't know if this is a relationship or if this has to do with your job. I'm not getting a clear, definitive answer one way or the other, so it could be a different case for each of you. But either way, you're waiting for things to balance out, for things to go back to like an even keel here. And I see you showing up in a very confident position. So I do understand, or I do feel that you're going to get to that position and you feel confident that you'll achieve that position. But there's also a little bit of, not stubbornness, but it's kind of like you knowing, like that, it's like knowing that you know. Like you know things are going to balance out. You know everything's going to go back to being good, to being fair, to being right. And you're just kind of sitting there. That's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for things to balance out. You're waiting for things to get back to that energy. And you're showing up in a very confident position too, which is polar opposite of this energy. So it could be that this is your person and this is your energy. Take it as it resonates. Let's take a look at the Five of Cups in your recent past. See what this energy tied up to your past past person, past situation, what this is all about. Wow, this is interesting. Five of Cups is clarified by the Devil, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Somebody here, there's a situation in your past. I feel like this is a relationship. This could also be like a work situation or just a dynamic. You know, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a friendship. It's showing up under the energy of bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit tied up to this connection, tied up to this relationship. Somebody here is showing up as, I want to start over, I want to start fresh, I want a new beginning, I want to make a new offer. Like I want to start like a new page, but it's surrounded with the Devil and the Five of Swords, which are both energies of bullshit to me. Whoever this person is that's coming in, this could be you trying to make an offer to someone when you don't have your heart in it. I don't feel like that's the case though. I feel like this is your person or whoever's tied up to you. Somebody here is coming in with the energy of, oh, I want to make an offer. I want to start over. I want to start fresh. But it's bullshit. They have no desire to do that. They have no... The energy around this is not fresh, clean energy. It's toxic, messy, muddled energy. So yeah, I don't like that energy at all, to be honest. It doesn't feel good. Let's take a look at the Six of Swords in your current situation, because that's in your recent past. Oh, okay. Come here. Ten of Pentacles. You got the Ten of Pentacles in the recent past. You get it again in the same realm, the current situation. Ah, I love it. Two more. Ooh, Aries. Was not expecting that. Remember how I said I don't know what the situation is about, but you're afraid? Somebody here is really, really anxious that if they say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, everything's going to come crumbling down. Whoever this person was in the current situation, they're leaving all that energy behind. They're leaving that fear, that anxiety, that I'm going to mess this up. All that is gone. That energy is completely gone, and it's being replaced with the energy of the Lovers. There's a very intense connection here between you and somebody else. However, there's also still a little bit of confusion. I'm not sure who or what you're confused about here, but you're definitely leaving behind this stressed out energy tied up to whatever this connection is. And that stressed out energy is being replaced with, this feels amazing, this feels intense, this connection is so powerful. But there's still some confusion around it. Let's take a look at the Four of Cups in your current situation. Four of Cups is clarified by the Hanged Man, the Seven of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. There's a situation here which is making you feel a little bit unhappy. And I feel like it's the situation right here with this connection because you feel stuck. You want to do something. You want to move in a specific direction. You're kind of like, I don't care if I go left or right. Just I want to like charge ahead and make something happen. But because you're feeling stuck, you're almost kind of like, man, this is annoying. Man, I can't decide what I want to do. And that could be what this confusion is here in your current situation. You feel the intensity of this connection, you just don't know how to make it happen possibly, or you don't know what to do about it, you don't know if you should act on it, you don't know if you should pursue it, or just forget about it. So I do see a little bit of confusion here in the current situation tied up to this. Let's take a look at the Empress in your current situation. Interesting. Okay, this is painting a picture. The Empress is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords you got in your current situation tied up to confusion around this intense connection. I feel like you and this person, who you view as all that in a bag of chips, by the way, they're like the best thing that's happened to you since sliced bread. You and this person are separated. It's showing up as a loss. Like you feel like you've lost this person. Now, I see you wanting to move past this loss, move past this separation, move past this breakup. The problem is you don't know how to do that. You're really confused because, one, you may not know how to get over this person. That's for some of you. For the majority of you, what I'm getting is that you don't want to get over this person because this connection is showing up as the Lovers. It's an intense connection. It's very, very powerful. It's almost like magnetic. And so you're like, yeah, we broke up, we separated. I want to move in a positive direction with this person, but I don't know how. I don't know how to get to where I want to go with this connection, because it does feel intense. And so I feel like you're confused about, should I let it go or should I stay in it and try to figure out a way to make this work? Let's take a look at the Two of Swords in your, is this the Two of Swords? Oh no, this is the Six of Swords. You get the Two of Swords here in the current situation. You are still confused about that, so that doesn't matter. Let's see what this Two of Swords is about in your near future. of Swords is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Death, and the Page of Swords. You're really, really confused. Again, the confusion in your current situation is showing up again in your near future. You're really confused about whether or not you should end this, okay? And I see this desire or this thinking about ending it showing up a little bit more in your near future. So I do feel like you are leaning in that direction, but it is coming from a very stable place. This isn't coming from a place of stress or, impulsiveness, none of that. The decision or the consideration around possibly ending this connection is coming from a very grounded, very stable place, because you're embodying the King of Pentacles energy. And if you are dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, this could be their energy, but it doesn't have to be. Let's take a look at the Three of Cups in your near future. See what this celebration or reconciliation is all about. Three of Cups is clarified by the Moon, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Somebody here really wants to reconcile, okay? They really want to reconcile. Not just because, they're like, oh, I'm so lonely. I really miss Aries. I want to reconcile. No, their emotions are intensifying. They're going from the Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups. Their intensity, the love that they carry for you, the emotion, the intensity of that emotion is growing. It's intensifying. And so this person really, really wants to reconcile. Thing is, though, they're not even admitting it to themselves. They're shoving this deep, deep down. They're like, yeah, I don't feel this. I don't want to reconcile. What are you talking about? It may be so deep that this person doesn't even realize that they're carrying these emotions. Or it could be that they realize it, but they just don't want to look at it because it's too painful, because, whatever the case may be, because I don't feel like you guys are together. And carrying feelings for someone when you're not with them could be a little difficult for some people. Let's take a look at the Five of Wands in the near future, closing out your reading. Five of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Hierophant. Again, you may be dealing with the Taurus or another earth sign. Somebody here is showing up as very, very conflicted. On the one hand, okay, they're showing up as single, they're showing up as independent. Problem is, they don't like that. They don't want to be independent. This independence, this singlehood is weighing on this person like 1,000 pounds. Like it's a huge boulder. Because what they really want is a commitment. They want a connection. They want a commitment with you. And so this person is really conflicted because on the one hand, they're like, oh, I'm single, I'm independent. But on the other hand, their desire is just to be in a connection with you. And so they're kind of just like, do I focus on my independence or do I focus on making this connection work? And I feel like this is you, Aries, in the near future. Let's take a look at what the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week, Aries. Very interesting reading. Love it. Absolutely love it. If you are dealing with an earth sign, majority of you, I feel like you are, or somebody that has a lot of earth in their chart. From the universe, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. You want to make this connection work with this person. You view this person as someone very stable, very nurturing, very grounded, very caring. That brings a lot of stability into your life. You're looking at ways to make this work, to heal this connection, and to basically move this connection in a good, positive direction. Because this connection is really intense. I don't feel like you guys are together at this moment, but this connection is really intense, and somebody here is taking moves to work on healing it, which is beautiful. So Aries, that is what I have for you. Hope this reading helped. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. And thank you again for tuning in. I will see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Aries.